Hi friends, my name is Michelle with Face of Gratitude. First off, I want to say that I am super grateful for this setup that I now have because it is super stable. I'm no longer holding my phone with my hands, causing my videos to be super shaky. I have a little tripod and obviously a halo light that's reflecting in my glasses right now, and I don't know how to fix that other than crouch super low. So I'm super excited about it. I'm happy to have that and have this cute little backdrop that makes my videos just a little bit more cute, especially in the winter now that I can't go and sit outside like I would love to do. But I'm super excited about that, so I wanted to start there and say what I'm grateful for. But what this video is all about is depression. Are you wondering if you're depressed? Are you wondering if your girlfriend or boyfriend is depressed? Are you wondering if your best friend is depressed? How do you know, and what is it? What causes it? To start there, when I was looking into it, they honestly don't know. Depression in general is kind of a gray zone. People don't know a ton about it, but what they do know is that it seems to be a series of events, life events. Life sucks sometimes. Life can be super hard, and it seems that the more things that you're going through, the more you're upset by a financial situation, loss of a loved one, or the burdens of everyday life, the more you're sad, and it's a long period of being sad, and then you kind of just develop depression. The other thing is that it can be your genes. So if your mom has it, her mom had it, your mom's mom had it, you can have it. So that's a fun one. Thanks, Mom. So it seems to be that is the ultimate reason as to what it is, how it happens, where it comes from. How do you know if you have it? So for me personally, I had a lack of appetite. I did not want to eat. I just really wasn't hungry at all. It didn't matter. It was days. I just had no appetite. So I was losing weight because of it. When I would try to go to sleep, I wasn't able to fall asleep. Or I would wake up in the middle of the night. I didn't get much sleep, which made me tired during my work days or on my days off. My mood was really low. I generally am a very happy person. I love the company of my friends and my family, but when I'm depressed, I know it because I don't want to hang out with them. I will turn down invites. I will turn down anything in general, events, just going to hang out. It doesn't matter, going to get food, whatever. I don't want to do anything. And that's something that I personally know is an indicator that I am feeling depressed, and depression is kicking my butt at the moment. So, yeah, that those are the big things for me. It's my mood, my if I'm sleeping well, not sleeping well, my appetite. And when I looked into it, that was really the thing in general when I was looking it up. But it could be the reversal of those things too. Maybe instead of not eating, you're overeating and you're gaining weight. Maybe instead of not being able to go to sleep at night, you're going to sleep, but you're getting up super early. And also over emotional, that's a big thing. You're crying all the time, you're irritable, you're angry, and you're triggered easily. That is a big part of depression and something that I saw as well. So I ultimately did find that what I was going through is the common symptoms. And so if you're going through any of those things, you don't have to be going through all of them. It's just any array of it. You could very well have depression. If you notice that your friend, your loved one, is going through any of those things, they're sleeping all day or staying in bed all day, they don't want to get out, they don't want to see the sun, they don't want to live, they could be going through depression. So what can you do if you're going through depression, or if your loved one is going through depression, or your friend? First off, I'll say, if it's your friend, do your very best to be there for them. It can be extremely difficult. It can be really trying, because if they don't want to put in the effort, it makes it hard for you to want to put in the effort, especially if you're like me and you're an empath. You pick up their emotion. So if you pick up their depression in the same way that I tend to, then you can easily become depressed. So also make sure to take care of yourself, because you can't really take care of other people unless you're taking care of you. So, but just have patience if you're dealing with it. Ensure them that they always have somebody that's there to listen and be there for them. Don't push them to do anything. And if you're really concerned, about their well-being, either, you can call the suicide hotline yourself and let them know about your friend or your loved one. And same goes for you. If you ever feel that way, please utilize the suicide hotline and talk to them, because that's what they're there for. For yourself, for me, what I try to do is I try to keep myself busy. I know that sometimes I don't want to go out, but sometimes I know that that's the best thing for me, is to take a friend up on their offer to get together, have coffee, go out to dinner, get a drink, whatever. Speaking of drinks, that is one thing as well, is I know for me that if I am strongly under the influence of alcohol, it can make my depression worse, because it is a depressant. So when I've gone too far, what I'll realize is all those emotions that I was covering up by drinking that night, it will come out at the end of the night, when it's like, drink, 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 feeling good, and I'm laughing and I'm having a great time, and then all of a sudden I've hit this peak and all the emotions start coming out. I'm blubbering about everything that's hurting me at that time. So that is one thing to keep in mind. If you know that drinking triggers your depression, try to steer clear, or try to manage your intake, because it's okay to go and have a drink with a friend and chat and catch up. But if you know that having 3, you start to get too caught up in your own thoughts and feelings, limit yourself. Know that it's just one drink that you can have. But anyways, I try to force myself to do things even if I don't want to do them. I know that if I'm really feeling low energy, that sometimes my friends can pick me back up, and that is such a blessing to have a good group of friends. I have a group of friends that, we're able to talk about that with each other, and I'm really thankful for that. And I can message them and say, I really need a big hug from you guys, and when I get there, can you just hug the crap out of me, because I need it? And they're like, yeah, of course, I've got you, get your butt over here. So that is something huge for me, and that I encourage for everyone. If you don't have a good support system, find some friends that understand and are always going to be there for you. There's been times where going to see them has turned my day, my week around, having a good support system that will listen to you when you need a vent and not get annoyed by you venting or just needing someone to talk to is huge. So I strongly recommend to surround yourself with that. If you don't have those friends or your friends are the opposite of that, I'm not telling you what to do, but ditch them. Get rid of them, because those aren't true friends. Wondering if there's anything else that I do to really help myself, but I feel like that's a good amount of things that I do. Music is a huge one. I tend to either match my mood or try to put on something really upbeat. I love music that makes me want to dance, that makes me want to sing along and move in my seat, and those can be mood changing. If sometimes I like begrudgingly put it on and I hate it because I'm like, you're all happy and upbeat and that's not the mood I'm in right now. Bleh. But sometimes it is exactly what I need. So music is a huge one for me. And writing is another huge one. Sometimes if you don't have somebody to talk to, but you need to get it out, writing it out. I know that I have taken a piece of paper and written over it so many times, even saying the same 3 words over and over again until there's a hole in the paper, has made me feel so much better, because it's like it's getting that anger and that rage out. I'm a big fan of writing poems to get my feelings out. They can be pretty dark sometimes, but I, one, feel like it helps to just get it out, and to look back and say, hey, that's kind of a beautiful piece, or that's kind of a masterpiece. So it's rewarding in a couple different ways. So I do feel like you need to find those things for you, whether it be writing, art, reading a book that's inspiring, listening to music, having a good group of friends, having a favorite spot, like your happy place. Find it and utilize it when you're feeling depressed. I think that is such a huge thing if you personally feel like you're going through depression. And that might be something, if you have a friend or a loved one that's going through it as well, is to share those things with them, or share your happy place, or encourage them to find their own. I think any way that you can support a friend is beneficial, because just looking back at some of my darkest times, I don't know why some of the people continue to talk to me. They were some really good friends, and I appreciate them tremendously, because I pushed them away and they were always there. And it's great. It's really great to know that I wasn't alone. So yeah, that's about all I can think of. I hope I covered all the things I wanted to talk about, because I kind of just ended up going on a rant. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, because that's all I can remember at the moment. But if you have something and you want to share it in the comments below, what you like to do, what you do for a friend, please share. I would love to hear it, and I would love to create a place where people can come and find inspiration in what other people do to help themselves. So if you do have anything and you feel like sharing, please put it in the comments below. If you like this and want to see more, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you again on Friday. Have a great night and have a great Thursday. See you Friday. Bye.